Salutations, ladies and germs, my name is Mr. Fox and welcome back to Vampyr. Originally I was going to stop recording today, but, well, passing out the medicine.
Where is Miss
Someone
Jones'
died.
body?
I don't know.
Like,
I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Like, yeah. Well, I was walking around this unannounced. What the hell? What the shit happened?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Is there anything you require?
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Are we condemned to attend the funerals of all we love?
Dying is the final act of life, Jonathan. Present company excluded. Accepted.
I don't know what to expect. Am I cursed to an eternity of solitude?
With time, we Ekon tend to go into isolation. If we survive long enough, that is.
As a practitioner of the medical sciences, I'm prepared for the death of loved ones. But mourning in the shadows, deprived of sharing one's grief.
We are no longer a part of the circle of life and death. We are undead, my friend. And so we are outcasts.
Okay.
Goodbye, my lady. Until we meet again.
What? Again, I must ask, what the fuck happened?
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same for the others.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard.
What the fuck happened? Okay, fatigue, you need anemia stuff. Tippets, you're fine. You're recovering. You got a headache. Who the hell was Miss Jones again? Oh, Harriet Jones! The really, really annoying lady. You recovering, you're fine, and I can earn so much XP from killing you. Ah! Nima, you're recovering, need to go to you, and
You have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
what the fuck happened?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often.
Oh, I got one big
Facts, anyway.
disease.
Goodbye, Milton.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Do you really want to go down this road?
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. It still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favor.
You're a monster, Mr. Cox. An ungrateful and disgusting man.
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty staff. But as long as I'm treated all right, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton, I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I live my life honestly, which is more than I can say for most folks.
And who are you, then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day, I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Is this supposed to be an hospital?
Just know I was this close to eating you.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCallum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
I haven't been hiding. I've been
Leave him, Jonathan.
Killing you! I got this nasty cramp in my leg. All the warping
It's a
around and
sacred
stabbing.
ground.
I've been doing.
Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned.
Also, do you know how many of you I've taken out just to get here? Like, so many.
Sacred Stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What is going on now, buddy?
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
I know this place means something to you. I have noticed how you suppress your appetite when around the staff and patients.
You need to know you can trust me, Edgar.
I do, dear fellow, I do.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Well, time to go hunting.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
You and okay?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
There's some on the floor.
Is there anything you can tell me about the recent commotion here?
Many things can happen under cover of night, Dr. Reed. But I took no part in this massacre.
But did you see or hear anything?
I can't say I did. But the smell of fresh blood almost made me faint, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Everybody's recovering. Oh my Jesus! Is there anyone else here who needs my attention? Because this is getting annoying. Especially you, Dr. Waver Nuts. Yeah, that's right, I called you Waver Nuts.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
You knocked out too. No, you're good. Okay, that seems to be everyone. Just gotta take care of Dr. Nuts face. There you go.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
You know why I'm not in surgery very often? Because I'm busy saving the world. How's it going, guys? Doing well? Well, I couldn't help it, okay? It was just... No, I'm cool with just leaving you guys alone.
It ain't human! Kill it!
That's speciesist.
This is no place for you, sir. Get weapons ready!
For the taking! I will eat you and shadow you and take care of you, and you're getting a little annoying, so... Oh, that ultimate ability is so cool to watch. Feels good. Feels good being evil. I mean, what? I'm a good person. Jesus Christ. What is happening out here? People are crazy! Apparently where I need to go is guarded by giant assholes. Or is it? I remember this place. Oh, don't worry, citizens! I am here to help. Who here needs my services? I mean, please don't need my services because I'm like so out of stuff right now. It is bad. What is this letter? What is your letter? Nope. Nope.
love letter from Joe Peterson's wife, addressed to Barrett Lewis. Who should I give it to, I wonder?
So, turns out the quest isn't bugged, I just gotta... I doubt it's gonna give me 500 XP for that, so... Hey, sir, are you sick? Do you need help?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reed.
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi,
Also, I'm a
bastard,
vampire,
right?
okay?
The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Also, I'm a vampire and I could kill you.
What can you tell me
in an
about
instant.
this part of town?
Like,
Things
really
ain't that
quickly.
bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Well, I'll have you know I'm the most... You know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm the most powerful being here. Are you Miss Edwina?
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
I
As
literally just told
I'm
you
a
who I
doctor.
was.
From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
You know, what also beats bullets are my vampire claws, which those vampire hunters can definitely attest to really beat their bullets. Like, so well.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You think this is Whitechapel? This is a Whitechapel, lady.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know, and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
You know, I could do the same thing with all of you guys pretty soon.
Look at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm gonna go.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
I really don't care about you or your problems.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back, and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and...
Hey, I met that sewer dog. I killed it.
Claiming innocence, then vanishes.
I killed it, guys. I killed it. I killed it dead.
Murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event?
Don't know the half of it.
Point. Who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton.
Okay, not great.
Vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm...
The last few vampire hunters I met have ended up very, very much dead.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. And they also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
Oh my god. Oh wait, it's an actual investigation. I'm out. Bye-bye.
And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
I pray you and I never meet. Tom. Bubby. What's up?
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Good. Everyone's good. Thank you for that information, monsieur. You're good. You're good. You need my... Do I even got drugs? I don't think I got drugs, buddy. I'm sorry. You're healthy. You don't. I don't care. Back to my hunt. Yeah, no. Doc.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, don't you think?
I don't think so. Wounds are clean, but it's methodical.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Oh my god, you got a flamethrower. You got a flamethrower. Who gave you a flamethrower?
Burn it, boys! Killing's all you deserve! Die, vermin! Want some of this? Let's pin it down! Crush the leech, boys! Hate leeches! Burn it, boys! You leeches! I hate leeches! Die, beast! Put an end to you!
Oh, you guys are so annoying. Always with the fire and brimstone. Jesus. Oh, I love that ability. Until I can upgrade it.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
If I could find a place to rest, that would be amazing. Because then I can upgrade my car. I hear skulls. Apparently, my hideout on the other side of all these dudes. Have this problem for just eating people, now would we?
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
Oh.
Step away, sir.
You are between me and my goal, monsieur. This is not where I came out with all the bodies before. I think that is where we have to go, so this will probably lead down to where I can evolve, hopefully. Oh, thank God. At long last, can finally evolve this. And I need like, what, 3,000 to get stun on it. That requires 600. That requires 600. $1,000. 1,300. May as well get some more health then. Huzzah! You got the cold, you got a cold, you got a migraine. Huzzah! We made Whitechapel stable. You got fatigue, you got... What the hell is that? I don't even have that. Fatigue. Fatigue. More fatigue. You also have it. Does everyone here have fatigue? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that I don't have to go through so much materials to heal people, but why couldn't any of you have, like, pneumonia or something? I do not have a cure for you. Yeah, that's what I ran into earlier. These dudes, and there was a giant werewolf thingy, I was all like, nope. Alright, I think we'll end today's episode here, as I didn't think this would go on for such a long period of time, and while I was editing it, I realized it was like 2 hours long, so we're gonna chop this in half. I know, shame, you have to wait until Tuesday to see how this ends. Oh, the humanity! Anyways, thank you all for watching, and if you liked what you see and want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, have yourselves an amazing day and stay classy.